Hello, here is Sarah, and today I show you what I've made with the Love from Lizi September 2019 Supercard kit. The kit is already sold out, but there are some of the add-ons available. All things are linked down below in my description box, and here you see me working on my first card from the kit. I used this older stamp from Lizi and embossed it with some copper embossing powder, also from Lizi. And then I used this orange card base and covered it with some of the designer paper from the kit. Cut away the excess. Then I used one of these frames from the kit, glued it down onto my stamped paper, and then cut away the excess. With some double-sided tape, I taped down this ribbon from the kit, this satin ribbon. I also glued down with some wet glue this frame. A little bow, and this is the finished card. For card number 2, I used this stamp from the kit. Stamped it down onto some white paper from the kit. I also stamped this happy birthday. This is from the last month add-on stamp set from Lizi. With this add-on stamp set from this month, I stamped and embossed these geometric kind of designs. And here I use my Misty to stamp the exact same frames with some blue ink onto this white panel. Then I glued the panel down. Make sure all lined up. Then I use these splatter kind of stamps and this is the finished card. For card number 3, I stamped and embossed these flower and a leaf from the kit stamp set onto this watercolor paper from the kit. I embossed it with some copper embossing powder from Lizi, and then I colored it in with the palette colors from the kit. It was really easy because the colors all coordinates with the papers from the card kit, and so you could not fail if you try to color in this flower or the leaves. Then I used this happy birthday stamp from a Love from Lizi kit. Not from this Love from Lizi kit. I also used some of the satin ribbon from the kit. And glued my panel down onto my card base. I die cut out these flower and the leaf. and used some foam tape to adhere it to my card. And last I used these enamel glitter dots from the kit to embellish my card. And this is the finished card. The next card is a little special for me. I have used this glitter embossing powder onto some scrap paper from my stash to die cut out the best wishes from the add-on die set from Lizi. And here I used some vellum paper and some of the pattern paper from the kit because my brother is engaged, and yeah, I have to congratulate him and his fiancée. And because of these letters, I can personalize this card. His name is David and her name is Catherine. Then I glue down these die-cutted best wishes with some wet glue. It was a little fiddling, especially the point of the eye. And this is the finished card. For card number 5, I used a stamp from my stash and stamped and embossed a sentiment. Then I glued down pattern paper from the kit. With some double-sided tape, I taped down this satin ribbon, also from the kit. And here I used some Distress Oxide ink to give this sentiment a little color. This is a baby card. The sentiment means süßes Baby, winzig klein, erfüllt euer Leben mit Sonnenschein. I try to explain this is sweet baby, little, give sunshine into your life, or so. And this is the finished card. Card number 6. Here I stamped these leaves from the kit and embossed it with some vanilla embossing powder. And then I colored the leaves in with really less water because this isn't watercolor paper. This is the paper from the kit. This is Copic friendly white paper from Lizi. And I try to don't use much water on this card. I really go for a soft look because this is also is a baby card. Then I stamped this stamp from my stash, Kleines Wunder, Little Wonder. And I used some Distress Oxide ink to color the card a little bit. And I also used this glitter enamel dots from the kit. And this is the finished card. For card number 7, I used this packaging paper from the kit. I also used a piece of paper from my Stasha scrap paper and embossed this embossing powder from the kit onto this paper piece. Because I want to use one of the die cuts from the kit. From the word die cuts from the kit. And then I stamped these berries with some waterproof ink onto the watercolor paper, and I colored in the berries and the leaves, and with the palette. After it was dry, I used this embossing pen from Lizi's last month kit and used some of Lizi's embossing powder. This is the green one. I show all things in the end of the video, and I have links down below if you're interested in some things that I used. Then I did the same thing on the berries and used this embossing powder from the kit. And then I go over all with the pen and emboss it with some clear embossing powder. And so I have a shiny embellishment made by myself. Then I used the peel-off stickers from the kit onto this panel. I've used all 3 widths from this stripe peel-off sticker. And with some wet glue, I glued down this panel onto my card base. Then I glued down these berries. And also the die cutted many thanks with the dies from the kit. And this is the finished card. Card number 8. Here I use these geometric stamps again. And I use this orange embossing powder from Lizi. Directly on my card base. And then I stamped and embossed on some special acetate that is heat resistant. I stamped "Get well soon" in German, werd schnell gesund. And I glued down this frame from the kit onto this acetate and cut away the excess. Used some foam adhesive, and I used this sequin mix from the kit. This is the hand from my little daughter. She really helps me creating these cards. Then I glued down my shaker piece. And I used this peel off bubble sticker add-on. And this is the finished card. For card number 9, I used this sentiment stamp from the kit, and I also used this add-on dies to die cut all these pieces out. These little cubes are die cutted from the paperback again, paper. Then I used some of the add-on peel-off sticker. And here I used these flower embellishments from the kit with some double-sided foam adhesive. And to finish my card, I used these glitter enamel dots. And this is the finished card. For my last card, I stamped and embossed these many thanks from the kit with some gold embossing powder from Lizi. And I cut the sentiment out with the circle die cut from Lizi, from this add-on die set. I glued it down onto a piece of vellum. Lose a little bit of glue onto all corners. Glued it down onto my panel, and then I used some double-sided tape to glue down some of the ribbon from the kit. Some of the glitter enamel dots. And this is the finished card. Here you can see all cards again. And all things are linked down below in my description box. I hope you like my video and give it a thumbs up. If you're interested, this month is a little special because my husband has made also a card with this kit because he loved the stamp set and the add-on stamp sets from Lizi this month. And so I challenged him to make a card. And he made one. He made a own video onto my channel. If you're interested, you can watch this. It is in German, but I think it's kind of fun to see what a man make with this kit. And he isn't in crafting or something, and yeah, but he did a good job, I think. Here you see the products I additionally use. These are the peel-offs from this month add-on. I've used these embellishments, the die set, I really like it. It's versatile than this add-on stamp set, the other add-on stamp set from Lizi. The embossing powders, here are all the embossing powders from Lizi that I've used. This is the clear marker I have used, and these are the stamp sets. Those are from Lizi, and these one are from my stash with German sentiments. I have used VersaFine, VersaMark and StazOn ink. I also used the Distress Oxide ink in tumbled glass, seedless preserves, and I used this blue Night of Navy stamp set. These are the leftovers. I have the embossing powder, sequins. This is the paper bag. I have really much paper left. I think 13 sheets, full sheets from the set. I have these embellish flowers, the dies, the word dies, this watercolor palette. I have many ribbon left. Some of the vellum paper, watercolor paper, the enamel dots, and the stamp set and dies. I have the peel-off stickers and these frames and the letter stickers. I hope you like this video and we see you soon. Bye!